Attention all units. Attention all units.
In between the lines, the real stories hide from the city streets to the blacktop beats. Wanna testify to discover why life behind the badge, castle and cage, man.
Zero Foxtrot Golf, FM, Police Fraud Radio. Units, Castle and Cage, report for duty.
Cage, 1023 on the scene.
Castle on patrol. How we doing, sir?
Long time no see, buddy. We're back.
It's been a little while since we've sat down to talk.
We've kept the people waiting too long.
To talk about our handwritten notes.
I applaud you on that one. Hey, we said the name of the show. Handwritten notes, folks, for the first time, if you didn't know.
By Castle and Cage.
Written notes.
All right, so we have released our world premiere, which we're about to play for the audience, which is available on our YouTube page, and it will be linked to the Instagram. Subscribe.
Please
subscribe. Like the videos.
I'm talking to more than just my family members. I mean, hey, please. We're trying to get that plaque.
What we have done is taken a better bit of audio of something Cage rattled out.
My gosh.
Because he tried to rap last episode and that didn't work.
I didn't try. I mean, I just did it.
Well, let's not keep the people waiting any longer. World premiere, Cage, These Streets.
I took an oath to clean up these streets. I took an oath to clean up these streets. I took an oath to clean up these streets. I took an oath to clean up these streets. These streets. These streets. These streets.
Your thoughts.
I didn't sign up for that. You know what I mean? I didn't practice it. I didn't rehearse it. And you made a video out of it. But I'm still going to go for it. So whatever you make, I mean, you'll make a video out of me saying broccoli. Broccoli. Yeah, that's probably going to be the next mixtape.
Just keep getting after it, as all I ask you to do.
Folks, I'm not going to be disappointed if you put negative comments on that. It's going to be on YouTube. If you listen to it, you thumbs down it, I'm not going to be mad.
That's all thumbs up all the way.
I hope it's so bad that YouTube says, we got to get rid of this. We're going to have to get rid of it. Like, it's just bringing down the whole program.
Negative, Ghost Rider. Let's move right in. Morning routines and cologne. Well, so lately, I've gotten into the habit of drinking coffee in the mornings.
Right.
Never did this before. Everybody who knows that I served in the Marine Corps is surprised that I don't consume that black caffeinated substance in the morning to get me going. I'm always ready to get after the day. I don't really need the coffee, but age is caught up.
Early calls.
Yeah, early calls. So I drank me some coffee the other morning.
Drank me some coffee.
That's it. And I've been experimenting with some of these new Jocko Go energy drinks.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, I gave you one. We worked an assignment together a while back.
Yep.
So gave you one. I don't think you were too much of a fan of it. But
Jocko, if you're listening, it was awesome. Please send more. Yeah, it was great.
Well, I like it.
Yeah, don't let Jocko know. I liked it, Jocko. Jocko's a big dude. I'm not, yeah.
Okay. Jocko, he loved it. So I drank my coffee, got dressed, drove out, and then something told me to go to a certain location where we happened to have a series of crashes on a routine basis, pretty much every day, if not every day, every other day. At some point, there's going to be something there all the time.
all the time.
It's still dark.
It was dark 30.
Zero dark 30.
Zero dark 30.
Operation Interstate Overwatch that morning.
That needs to be on paper.
And, I'm sitting at this particular exit ramp, and behind me there's an intersection with a red light for people to, enter onto the interstate. That's behind me. It's in the rearview mirror.
Mm-hmm.
Ahead of me, I'm monitoring the danger zone.
Okay, you're monitoring traffic, right?
And next,
you full of shit too.
I was absolutely, you fraud, monitoring traffic.
Monitoring the back of your eyelids.
No, sir. No, sir. Something told me to drive over there. I've learned to listen to that inside voice inside my head, out of nowhere.
Okay.
Screeching tires behind me, and then
Bam!
I look up in the rearview mirror, and I just see lights coming at me in the rearview.
Oh, that's bad.
Yes. What had happened was
you forgot you parked in the road.
No, somebody was trying to get on the ramp, and there was a car going the other way, and it was a T-bone wreck. When they collided, they came toward the back of my car and stopped. I was parked maybe 20 feet away from that intersection in the grass. Just, again, Operation Interstate Overwatch. So, hear the crash.
Bam!
See the lights coming at me.
Shoo!
I see that they come to a stop.
Mm-hmm.
They don't hit me, but they come really close to hitting me.
All right.
I jump out, run back toward them.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, is everybody okay? Everybody okay? And there's a Dodge pickup truck and was making the left turn.
What color was the pickup truck? Because that's important. That's
Black.
a key detail.
It was black pickup truck.
Black pickup truck.
Older,
I got you.
beat up.
And it's still dark.
Well, yes, he was making the left turn. He immediately, it's like, man, it was my fault. And they didn't know I was going to be sitting there. So they now have to, whoever was going to be wrong, they have to admit it because I'm sitting there and they think I saw it, but I didn't see it. So, but he's like right away, like, man, it was my fault. The guy in the pickup truck. I notice a little red Honda behind the truck. Now this thing is smashed. It is just like somebody took a brand new sheet of tin foil and balled it up. It's smoking. There's smoke coming out. So
right.
I went running back towards that. Then the door cracked open.
Okay.
And out emerged a young man, and he staggered, almost hitting the ground. The airbag smoke from the engine, everything smoking.
And he's asking for the amber lamps.
Not yet.
Not yet.
But he came staggering out, and I just grabbed a hold of him like, man, are you okay? Are you okay? He's like, oh, just making noises. I'm like, dude, sit down. We've learned a lesson from the last episode.
Right.
I grabbed him. I said, sit down in the grass, man. Sit down.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, but I think I'm okay, all that kind of stuff. So, but we call the paramedics, have them come check him out and all that stuff.
They parked in the road, of course. All right, so for our listeners that are still out there, who haven't changed the channel yet, let's go ahead and sum this up.
You full of shit too.
Why?
This is what I want to bring this back to. If anybody remembers him starting, Castle starting, where does the Cologne come in?
We're getting there. You have to let me build the story.
Okay, we're still here.
Well,
I remember coffee.
Standard operational procedures are taking place.
Right.
There's tow trucks. There is ambulances. The paramedics do not leave with a body.
Right. They didn't kidnap anybody this time.
So, getting the paperwork done. Tow trucks are there. We're kicking glass out of the road. Here's where that coffee and the Jocko,
which is great, by the way. Thanks, Jocko.
Those two things start
kicking in
to make me shake.
The cold
because
sweat.
I did consume them quite fast, back to back. So, it's a lot of liquid. I'm guessing 32 ounces of fluids.
Oh, my goodness.
Before 5 a.m. So I'm starting to shake in the car with the whole Batman suit on.
Yeah, or costume, if you want to call it a costume, whatever.
Oh, what was that one on Comedy Central? The little comedy show, the police.
Oh, Reno 911?
Reno 911,
yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
That was, yes. Yeah, we sadly, I missed that.
They had one viewer.
It was me.
It was you.
Okay, so I'm violently now shaking, having to go. I just got to fight it off.
Look, the people want to know, was it number one or number two?
Just number one.
Just number one?
Just number one.
You full of shit too.
Wow, I'm clearly getting assassinated here.
I have my button.
He's got a button today, folks.
Yeah.
We may need to restrict use of this button from now on. So, shaking violently, I manage to produce the paperwork.
The power of the paper.
The power of the paper. Transmission from the laptop in the car. Everything's good to go.
All right.
Well, across the bridge are 2 gas stations.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm en route.
Okay.
Gotta go.
Right.
Got to go. So as I pull in, do you think I make it to the front of the gas station before somebody approaches?
No.
Of course not.
Of course not.
Because when they see us, the uniform, the car, people always have a question.
Yeah, of course.
And never think that maybe that person might have to go to the bathroom. Maybe they might be hungry.
You're there for them.
I'm serving the public.
Yep.
So for the civilians out there, wait till they leave. If you see them going in, give them a second or two till they come out. I mean, because I had to go. And here's this guy. All he wants to do is ask me about a trailer.
That was a weird noise I just made. It was supposed to be but it was like Go ahead, I'm listening.
He's trying to describe to me this trailer and wants to know if he needs a license plate. And I don't even know. I said, listen, man, I got to go to the bathroom. I said, call the office and ask somebody down there. I got to go. I just walk off.
That's a complaint.
I think he understood. I had to go, man. He probably saw it coming out of my eyes. So as I walk to the bathrooms, get the door handle, and it's
locked.
Dang, no entry. So now I'm forced to make a decision.
You went to the wrong gas station. That's what it was.
Well, bad timing. And I'm thinking, I've got to go so bad. There's the women's. Do I?
I've done it.
I'm having this conversation in my head. Wondering what in the world is going on in there. And then I do hear a little voice coming from the bathroom. Something, we do hear that. Some soft voice came out of there. Now, I'm getting furious. There just happens to be this picture of an elementary school class that this gas station had donated money to this class. Violently shaking, looking at these bunch of kids with fury. And I'm thinking, like everything that I want to do to this door, now I'm looking at these little kids. The door opens. What I then see is a short guy. He's about, 5'4", and he's got like a ball cap pulled down. It was a blue ball cap, almost like the old LA Dodgers kind of ball cap.
I just imagine Super Mario coming out. Hey!
Are the Dodgers still in LA?
I don't know. Tommy Lasorda, does he still play?
I would rather shave the skin off my body inch by inch than watch a single baseball game ever.
I don't think Tommy Lasorda's alive. That's on me. That's on me, listeners. That's on me.
I did used to watch the baseball.
I'm Googling it now.
Tommy Lasorda, listen, he was a man.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't take no crap from anybody. I remember him kicking some dirt, getting in the face of the umpires. He would get after it. But I don't know if he was with the Dodgers.
Yeah, he was.
Was he?
I don't know. He's alive. He's 92 years old.
Oh, my, 92. Wow, time flew.
Because you were like 12.
Well, let me get back to the man walking out of the bathroom.
Yeah,
so he's got this kind of Dodgers blue kind of hat on.
Uh-huh.
And like a cream colored puffy jacket. It's a little cool. And he's kind of, shoulders are rolled forward, and he's kind of pulling the brim of his hat down to kind of cover part of his face.
Yeah.
And this is unmistakable. All I hear is, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry for what?
I don't know.
Oh, because you're in uniform. That's what it was.
It could have been any number of things at this point.
Probably because you're kicking the door.
I did grab the handle with fury.
Yeah.
However, it was just a soft, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Hey.
He was hiding his face with the ball cap.
Yeah.
He's in the puffy jacket and shoulders are rolled. It's like he's cold. You know how you kind of roll up and he's coming out with that posture and a soft little, I'm sorry.
Hey.
I'm just like, it's good, man. And I just bust past him.
I'm sorry, sir. Please.
He does take a little shuffle to the side with his head. Our eyeballs meet.
Yeah. First 3 seconds.
And what I then kind of saw was his face melt. In a few seconds, I understand why. But the I'm sorry, and then the eye contact, and seeing this man's face literally melt like almost like a rubber Halloween mask.
Like that scene of Indiana Jones when they look inside the Ark.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
That scene.
Or
I'm here for something.
the Tom Cruise Mission Impossible where they're peeling faces off left and right in them things.
Well, I mean, I guess you're asking which Mission Impossible.
It's every Mission Impossible. Every Mission Impossible has a face getting pulled off. Somebody's deceiving someone.
Googling it.
Google it.
I don't even know how to Google it. Which Mission Impossible do they not peel the face off of somebody?
Okay, put her on the poll.
Yeah, it's going to be on the poll.
Thank you for the participation in the polls on the YouTube video screen.
Yeah, thanks, guys. We appreciate that.
We do appreciate that. We will get into the results at some point. But however,
we got to get through this story.
Yes, it's getting a little long. Put her on the poll. Does a face get peeled off in every Mission Impossible? Yes or yes?
Get back to the story. We're wanting to know why this dude has balled up and his face is melted off, and you're still holding in your liquids at this time.
Yes,
and you almost died in a wreck. So yeah,
my life was in danger at one point. About an hour and a half before that. Yes.
Yeah.
So
your day has started off with a bang.
Literally.
Yeah.
As I enter the facility. And the door shuts behind me. My first inhale.
Oh, gosh. I already know where this is going.
Now I understand.
I'm sorry.
Oh, my God.
Oh, man.
The burning sensation. I consume this odor. I'm thinking in my head, because it's so bad, do I not breathe? If I do breathe, do I go nose? Do I go mouth? Because what that is... That odor came from inside of him. He left it behind. Now I'm there.
He figured there was going to be like a buffer period where, okay, nobody's coming in right behind me.
Listen to me. I'm deeper than knee deep.
Fresh out of the bakery, folks.
I choose to not breathe because I can't stand the thought. I already got some of it. And what I consumed of it, I did not like.
Yeah, I imagine. He didn't like it either. He apologized.
Now I go into the process of trying to ungear so I can relieve myself. Just the number one.
It's just a zipper, but go ahead. I don't know how you do it.
I go zipper, but still, it's still a process.
North to south.
Shifting the belt around, all that kind of gear. Now, about 32 ounces or so of liquids have to come out. This starts to take a while, and I'm holding my breath. Yep. And now I'm like, I kind of need to breathe. I've absolutely got to fight it off. I cannot consume any of that stuff that's left.
So the shakes come back.
Here's my thought. While I'm standing there, not breathing, thinking, this is penetrating my clothing. And it's going to leave a mark.
Oh, man.
It's going to leave a mark.
I don't think anybody ever thinks about that. Well, somebody could wear a cologne or perfume enough to where you smell it in your clothes, but human waste, excrement, I don't think that's going to happen. Nah. I don't even want to put that on the poll. We not even going to have people answer that.
Yes, well, okay, put her on the poll. I'm sorry.
So, Mr. Super Mario, if you're out there, we apologize. Just lay off the whatever you eat that smells so bad. Okay, here's the question. If you can name something close to what it smelled like.
A Porta John?
Yeah, that's pretty ratchet.
No Porta John in the world has even clean. Now here's my point.
You remember that assignment we had? It was pretty hot, and we had the Porta John behind us.
And that was my point. That one was pretty clean, but it still had
some stuff in it.
That's kind of my point. I'm glad you brought that up because that smell permeates everything.
This is true.
That is where the cologne comes in, because for the remainder of that day, the only thing I could smell until I got back home, till I could declothe, strip that off, and disinfect, was that smell. I could smell it all day long. Just like the Porta John. You walk in there, you can smell it. It never goes away.
Folks, I'm quiet for a reason, because I just realized my partner here has problems. He has issues. That's an issue.
I don't like horrible smells. What the hell is wrong?
You need to see a doctor,
I
man.
don't like horrible smells.
You got to get over that stuff. I've had a traffic stop and I parked over a dead raccoon. Imagine that. And the air conditioning was not on circulate. It was like, I'm not going anywhere. I'm pretty much here. You can back up. You can't go forward. You can back up all you want, man. That smell's there.
I always keep the recirculation button activated.
Well, I learned that day how important it is. That was in my rook years. I mean, it was like, I can still taste the smell.
Do you see what there you go.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
All right, maybe you are normal.
It's just a memorable, unfortunate, memorable, horrible moment.
This show has started out great.
Thank you.
Yeah, all to get to
a eau de toilette for the rest of the day. You ever see that?
Oh man, it's like an after school special.
My morning routine and Cologne.
Like it just wouldn't end.
Units, Castle and Cage, off duty. 0 Foxtrot Golf, FM, Police Fraud Radio.